Glad you're here with me on Minute with Maxwell today. And we're talking about growth practices in my life that allow me to continue expand and hopefully be better. And I've given three of them. I'm going to give my fourth one in a moment. But the first three is I read daily to grow my personal life. I listen daily to broaden my perspective. I think daily to apply what I've learned to my life. And number four, I file daily to preserve what I learned. My father taught this to me when I was 17. I told him that I felt called into ministry. And he said, John, if you're going to be speaking to people all your life, you got to have something to speak on. You got to have material. He said, don't have an empty well. He said, in fact, he said to me, it's nothing's worse than a person 65 and their well is empty. He said, keep the water in the well, keep material in your life. And he said, you do that by filing every day. And so at 17, I started filing. I file every day of my life. And I have found that strengthens me and sustains me and builds my talks, and it adds value to what I'm learning. You see, the number one time waster in life is looking for things that are lost. And the reason we're looking for things that are lost is because we didn't have a place to put them in the first place. When I file, it's my system to keep me from losing good material. You see, ideas are like golden nuggets. The most precious commodity in the world is not money, it's ideas. It's thinking. And so when I read a good quote or I see a good story or hear a good story, I immediately take and file it under the heading of what the story or the quote is all about. And I today have thousands upon thousands of thoughts and ideas and stories that have been filed away that I have easy access to at any time. Now you say, well, I don't need to do that. John, my gosh, I'm not a speaker. Oh, yeah, you need to do that because those thoughts that you put in the right place, there's going to be a time when you're going to have to give advice to somebody. Somebody's going to come and seek some of your wisdom. I learned a long time ago, my wisdom is best when it's filed. I can go find it, pull it out, apply it to myself, or give it to you. So those are my four practices for personal growth in my life. Simple practices. Every one of you can do them. So why don't you start maybe doing them now? Thanks for being with me today on Minute with Maxwell.